They don't want that free blues. Yo, welcome back to Free Blues Boxing. Hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell for unlimited boxing content. We are back. All over YouTube sensation Jake Paul will be taking on five-time MMA world champion Tyron, the chosen one, Woodley. It's going to be an interesting fight, as we've seen Jake Paul, the Logan Paul, the Paul brothers in general have been taking the sport of boxing serious. Tyron Woodley claims he is robbing the bank, and he's making his professional debut in the boxing ring. He's also been training alongside Floyd Mayweather, going back and forth from Las Vegas and Miami. Both fighters seem prepared. They're just at the press conference yesterday. Tyron Woodley said he's training as if he's fighting Mike Tyson, and he's taking this as serious as he can. This morning, Jake Paul hops on the Undisputed show with Skip Bayless, and he just let it all out. He said he wants to fight Canelo Alvarez in 3 years. He says, I'm a much bigger guy by a lot. He said he's standing 6'1", weighing 200, 205. He also stated that the same way his brother Logan Paul, when he fought Floyd Mayweather, he was too big for Floyd. Jake Paul is saying that he is too big for Canelo Alvarez, so it's the same thing. Right now, he said it would be too foolish of him to try to fight a Canelo Alvarez, but he said once basically he runs to the MMA, he wants to start fighting real professional boxers and then fight Canelo down the line, 3 years down the line for a belt. And he said he would cut weight down to 170 or 168 for that super middleweight belt, if that's where Canelo's fighting at. He says it's going to be difficult, but that's basically what the sacrifices are for. But one of the key things, Jake Paul, he has to keep winning. He has to keep putting on, these massive shows. He is fighting Tyron Woodley on Showtime pay-per-view, which is mind-blowing. We got Jermell Charlo versus Castaño fighting for the super welterweight championship belt for Undisputed, and that won't be on Showtime pay-per-view. So this should show that Jake Paul has, such a bigger name than boxers that, have been doing this for their whole life. A couple weekends ago, his brother Logan Paul fought Floyd Mayweather in an exhibition. That was also Showtime pay-per-view. So it seems as though the Paul brothers aren't interested in fighting on the Triller platform. I mean, in my opinion, Showtime pay-per-view is the best platform as far as sales over Top Rank, over Golden Boy Promotions, over DAZN. For sure. Even fighters like Terrence Crawford, who are stuck in their deal on Top Rank with Bob Arum, once his contract is over, I hope he plans to come to the Al Haymon PBC Showtime pay-per-view side and put on massive fights that the fans want to see.
Hashtag Benjamin. You're going down the wall round just like your best friend. Just like your best friend.
Prediction.
Hey, if you're so confident, listen up. If you're so confident, if you win, I'll double your purse. If you win, I'll double your purse. But if you lose, donate your purse to my charity. How about that? Take me back. Deal or no deal? Deal or no deal? If you win, I'll double your purse. If you lose, you donate your whole purse to charity. Put your money where your mouth is. He won't do it. He won't do it.
Weak beyond the mat. You're just not the same Tyron anymore.
I never was Tyron, number one. Number two, everything you just scripted and wrote and practiced in the mirror, you shaking while you even saying it. Like, this is a fight. This ain't fucking for play. This for real.
Tyron, let me ask you this. Let me follow up on that. Because you told the boxing scene, you're going to knock Jake out in 3 rounds. Say a quote, they're gassing him up. You've got power. He's old. He ain't won a fight in a million years. You're the more hungry, younger guy. You're taking me lightly. Think you can beat me up? They're lying to this kid. I'm going to F him up. You still stand by that?
I mean, look at my resume. Look at all the up-and-coming fighters. The Darren Tills, the Kevin Gaslams, the one that gassed up and they gave false hope that they can get the job done. And watch what happened. None of them landed a punch. So him being athletic, him having the right hand, him getting everybody either wanting him to. So many people come up to me on a day-to-day basis. You gotta knock him the fuck out. I'm like, damn, what this dude done did to everybody? He got people wanting to watch him. That's why we sitting here right now.
That's the exact pressure that's going to crack you on fight night.
The pressure's gonna be on you, brother.
You have never been in a fight like this, and you
Ever,
know
right?
that the whole MMA community
Robbie
is
Law,
counting
Carlos
on you.
Condit, Darren Till, I've never been in a fight like
Don't know who the fuck those guys are.
Exactly.
You've never been on a fight of this scale.
Hall of Famers.
You've never been on the fight of.
YouTube.
You've never
I'll
been.
slide
You've
over
never
to
been
Hall
on
of
a fight
Fame.
of this scale, which is why this is the biggest payday of your life. And you know that the whole MMA community is counting on you to knock me out and to beat me. When you lost to Kamaru
I got one
Usman,
person counting
when
on
you lost to
me.
Gilbert Burns, when you lost to all of those guys, you had built-in excuses.
When
They
have
were the
you
best.
fought anybody of that
they were the
caliber?
best. What happens when you lose to
When
Jake
have you
Paul?
fought anybody
What
of
happens
that
when you lose
caliber?
to Jake Paul? You're going to be the laughing stock
When
of the
have you
internet.
fought
Just like
anybody of that
I
caliber?
turned Nate Robinson into a floor mat, I'm going to turn you into fucking
Nate
pigs.
Robinson plays basketball. He shoot 3 points and slam dunk.
Hey, Jake.
I knock people out for a living.
Is this the toughest fight? When you look at the three that you fought, Tyron Woodley, toughest fight thus far?
Toughest by far. And that's exactly what I want. I want to continue to increase my opponent's skill level. I want to challenge myself. This is a legitimate
Increase
knockout
my level?
artist. This is a legitimate knockout artist. He was boxing while I was on Disney Channel. He's been boxing probably 4 or 5 times as long as me. But August 29th, Cleveland, Ohio, in my hometown, you will see a boxing clinic be put on. And this man doesn't go more than 3 rounds.
Tyron, one of the things we saw on social media is that you show some pictures of you training with Floyd Mayweather. Can you tell us how those sessions went? And did he give you maybe some tricks that we will see on August 29th?
I mean, to get an opportunity to work out with Floyd Mayweather, an idiot would not take that advantage of that situation. He showed me stuff not specifically to defeat Jake, but to be a world-class boxer in general. Techniques, positions, placements, hand positioning, movements. In MMA, sometimes we waste energy. Sometimes we do a lot of shucking and jiving, and they don't have purpose. Everything I do, everything I throw is going to hurt. My feints are going to hurt. It's going to make his body shake to the point where he don't know what the fuck's going on. So you can say, I'm about to say anything. I'm from the show me state. You got to show me. I've been in there. This ain't my first big stage. I was at the sold-out Madison Square Garden with the fight of the night. The biggest gate they've ever had in history. The best card in UFC history. I was a fight of the night.
That's not true. The biggest gate was last weekend in Vegas, but
The biggest gate of Madison Square Garden. Listen to what I say, young man.
so how is Floyd Mayweather gonna teach you to beat?
Yo, thank you for watching Free Blues Boxing. Hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell for unlimited boxing content. Until next time, peace and love. They don't want that free blue.